am Tanya Yancey with this week's edition of the Colonial News Network, with the news you need to know about what's happening in and around Colonial. We're so excited to see each and every one of you today to give glory and honor to the Lord at this special 20th Annual Missions Conference Sunday. We trust that you were highly blessed on this Missions Conference weekend from the Friday concert of Unashamed Praise and the special adult and children's workshops on Saturday. Today, we're excited to conclude the conference with our guest preacher, Dr. Ken Weathersby. Dr. Weathersby is the Vice President for Convention Advancement of the Southern Baptist Convention. He also was the first African American pastor to hold a full-time associate professorship at New Orleans Baptist Theological Seminary, where he was director of the seminary's Cecil B. Day Center for Church Planting and director of the Nehemiah Project, which steered seminary graduates into church planting. We are so excited to hear what the Lord has placed in his heart to share with us today. This month is filled with other opportunities to learn about missionary work and experiences. Each Wednesday night during our evening prayer service, we will share a mission spotlight. Come hear more about what's happening on the missions field this Wednesday. Also on March 23rd and 24th, we will have missionaries from the Dominican Republic to come share with us in worship. Then on March 31st, we'll hold our first Special Needs Emphasis Sunday. With more about that, let's hear from Brother Chris Ringgold and Brother Micah Franklin.
There will be a Special Needs Awareness Sunday on March 31st at 10:30 a.m. The theme for the service is The God Who Sees Me, based on Genesis chapter 16, 13 through 14. The Hands of Glory Deaf Ministry will minister in song, and Pastor Anderson will be the speaker for the service.
There will also be a luncheon after service for members and guests with special needs and disabilities and their families. Seating is limited, so please RSVP for the luncheon at the Inspired Ministry table in the Fellowship Hall.
Contact Sister Alicia Williams for more information.
The Prayer Ministry is sponsoring an all-night prayer event on Friday, March 22nd from 9 p.m. to 6 a.m. The theme is For His Glory Alone. Let's seek the Lord for the needs of our family, church, community, and nation. Visit the Prayer Ministry table in the Fellowship Hall to sign up for the vigil or contact Reverend Walter Larkins. Now all members, mark your calendar for our next quarterly church business meeting being held next Tuesday, March 12th at 7 p.m. Come hear about the progress we have made as a church body and about the plans for our future. All church members are invited and encouraged to attend. Now just before we go, it's time for our 2019 church-wide memory verse, which is Ephesians chapter 4, verses 1 through 3. See if you've been working on it. Some of the words will be fill in the blank. Are you ready? Let's go. Therefore I, the prisoner in the Lord, urge you to live worthy of the calling you have received, with all humility and gentleness, with patience, bearing with one another in love, making every effort to keep the unity of the Spirit through the bond of peace. Well, that looks like that's it for this episode of CNN. As always, in closing, check your bulletin for complete announcements. Also visit our website at colonialbaptistch.org to view this episode of CNN or view previous worship services and more. This week's Deacon of the Week is Deacon Clifton Green. For CNN, I'm Tanya Yancey, signing off.